to another Daymaster Deposit Life Purpose Teaching, DDLPT, with Dr. B. I'm Dr. B. In this episode, I want to talk to you about getting your hustle and grind on and executing your plan. You see behind me what I consider 3 primary ingredients for achieving success, accomplishing your goal: hustle, grind, and execution. And too many people get caught up in the euphoria, the atmosphere of other people's apparent success, seeming success, without realizing what goes on behind the scenes or what preparation was necessary for them to get where they are. And other people are just presenting a facade. It's not real. And you find yourself trying to acquire a status of someone you see, social media influencer or guru or celebrity on television or in a video, without realizing that many of these people are not even living in the success that they are portraying. It's a facade, it's a fallacy. However, success is real. It's palpable. It's tangible. And you're entitled to experience success. Real, tangible, palpable success. However, it's not going to simply happen because you wish for it through osmosis, because you imagine it. You're going to have to hustle, grind, and execute. So look at this for a moment. These 3 components that I believe are critical. First, hustle. Well, for the verb in hustle, that means to force. Force something or someone to move quickly, hurriedly, and even to move unceremoniously in a specified or a specific direction. To force something or someone, even yourself, to move quickly, hurriedly, or even unceremoniously. In other words, it was not planned. Sometimes it doesn't look pretty. It's not what everyone else would imagine or would want to do, but in a specific or specified direction. That's the verb for hustle. Also, to obtain by forceful action or by persuasion. In other words, if you're going to acquire the success you seek and the success you deserve, the victory you seek and the victory you deserve, there are times you're going to have to force something out of your way, someone out of your way. And there are times you're going to have to force yourself to move unceremoniously, unexpectedly even, in a specific direction, the direction towards the attainment of your goal. You gotta hustle. You gotta hustle. Because hustling is the only thing really that can actually move you by your own control towards your success. That's the only thing, one of the very few things, not the only, but one of the very few things that you actually control. Your hustle. Getting your hustle on.
Show what your small business sells in 7 seconds. Check out this sweatshirt. Thank you, Jaden's Drip. RIP Goat 824.
Forcing yourself to move where you need to go, forcing obstacles out of the way, forcing negative forces out of your way. The noun for hustle is busy movement, busy activity. You have got to become busy in the things that move you towards your goal, your objective, your dreams. You got to get busy. That may mean, turning off the soap operas, putting down the games, putting down social media, and studying your craft so that you can put your hustle on. What I want you to understand, because the rappers understand this when they talk about getting their hustle on, they understand that means working hard to make the money, working hard to achieve, working hard on their craft. So when they tell you, I'm getting my hustle on, they mean that they are out there practicing, learning and studying their craft so that they can make that paper, make that money, be successful, be victorious, whatever it's for, whatever the objective. But then grind. You've got to be ready. You got to put the grind in. So once you're ready to hustle, you got to understand a lot of forces are going to come up against you. A lot of things are going to take place, and you have to be ready to grind. What do we mean by that? Well, grind means to reduce something. Reduce something to small particles. Reduce something to powder by crushing it. People say, man, you crushing it. You got to crush your adversaries, your enemies, your obstacles, negativity, bitterness, struggle, strife. You got to grind these things into small particles of powder. You even have to grind the path to your success down to manageable particles, manageable intervals, manageable pieces. You have to be prepared to grind it out. Grinding. What do you mean by grinding? That's repetitive action for your success. You got to be repetitive. You got to keep on doing it over and over and over and over. Repetition breeds knowledge and expertise so that the things you begin to do become automatic. Automaticity becomes automatic. So you got to hustle, but then you got to grind it out. You got to grind it out. When these things come against you, that's kind of that try to stop you from your progress, you got to grind it, crush it to powder. But then you also got to grind down the journey to your victory and success, to the achievement of your goals, to manageable intervals, manageable pieces. Then there's the execution. There's the execution. There's the execution. You have got to execute, carry out, put into effect. Create your plan, put it in an order for a course of action, and then execute. That execution. During execution, talking time is over. Talking ends, and the work intensifies. The work intensifies as you execute, execute, execute. It's during that execution stage that you find the most challenges coming at you full force. So another explanation, if you will, a definition on execute is to kill, to destroy, to give a death sentence. Oh, absolutely. Give a death sentence to your negative attitude, a death sentence to your procrastination, a death sentence to your feelings of insecurity, to the struggles that keep holding you. Execute it. Execute those things. But then execute, put into action your plans to achieve your goals. If you are not prepared, if you are not willing, if you do not understand the concept of the hustle, the grind, and the execution, you will not know what it is to live in fulfillment or to experience true, lasting success. Hustle, grind, and execute. Go Master of the Day. Remember to be awesome. Thank you, Faith. We are forever reaching beyond.